Roberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Again, it's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now Tannehill. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's the option. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
54, right there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Night, sweetheart. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one covers 29 yards. First down. 12-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Tannehill. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
On first down, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
15-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Steps away to his left. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Is good. Makes the score Titans 19, Colts 13.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game, and now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts, so do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Offense at the line and set to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 4. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Back to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. You can choose the mic. Watch mic.
The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee.
Entering screen resume. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Tennessee, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL.